Listen, not just with your ears, but with your whole being. Let these words sink into the deepest part of you, because once you truly see this, you will never look at life the same way again. Everything you see, everything you experience, it's all coming from you. Your relationships, your circumstances, the struggles, the victories, the opportunities, the setbacks, all of it. But here's the part most people don't see. You don't need to change the outside. You don't need to fix the world. You don't need to fight to make things different. Because the outside is only a reflection. The real shift happens inside of you. And I know, right now, you might be resisting this. You might be thinking, but I didn't ask for bad things to happen. I didn't ask to be mistreated. I didn't ask for my car to break down. I didn't ask to struggle with money. And I hear you. I do. But that's the illusion keeping you stuck. That's the part of the program making you think life is happening to you instead of realizing it's happening through you. You are the program. Think of yourself like a computer. Your mind is running a program, a script that was installed over the years. It was shaped by your experiences, your beliefs, your fears, the things you were told growing up. And now, that program is creating the reality you experience. Not because you're consciously asking for bad things to happen, but because the deeper programming is shaping what you see, how you interpret events, and how life responds to you. Reality isn't random. It's a feedback loop. It's reflecting back whatever code is running inside of you. Let me show you exactly how this works. The same woman, two different realities. Imagine a woman. Let's call her Sarah. Sarah grew up believing the world was against her. She learned that life was hard, that people were unkind, that she had to struggle to survive. She believed she was small, powerless, unworthy. So what happens? She moves through life with those beliefs running in the background, and reality reflects them back. She gets into relationships where she isn't valued. She attracts situations where she feels powerless. She struggles with money, with confidence, with feeling heard. Everything around her seems to prove that she's right. Life is unfair, people are cruel, and nothing ever works out. But then, Sarah wakes up. She realizes that all of this, the struggles, the rejection, the fear, isn't happening to her. It's happening through her. She recognizes that she has been running an old program, and she decides to rewrite it. She starts believing, I am worthy. I am capable. Life supports me. And now, something wild happens. She still has the same job. She still walks through the same world. But everything looks different. The same people who once ignored her suddenly listen. The same challenges that felt impossible now seem easy. The same world that felt like a prison now feels full of possibility. Why? Because she changed the program. Reality doesn't change. You do. This is what I need you to understand. Nothing outside of you actually changed. Sarah changed, and so her world reflected it back. She didn't have to fix anything. She didn't have to beg people to treat her better. She didn't have to fight to prove her worth. She just saw herself differently, and reality had no choice but to shift. This is not about controlling the outside world. This is not about forcing people to act differently. This is about changing the lens you see through. But what about random events? I know what you're thinking. Okay, but what about things that just happen? What about getting robbed? What about the washing machine breaking? I didn't ask for those things. No, you didn't consciously ask for them. But remember, reality isn't random. If you're running a program that says, I'm always struggling, life is against me, then situations will arise that reinforce that belief. If you believe, I'm not safe, you'll experience moments that reflect that back, even if you don't realize you're carrying that belief. The world mirrors the patterns within you. That doesn't mean every event is some kind of punishment. It means how you experience it depends entirely on your internal state. Let's take two people who lose their jobs. One is running a program of lack, fear, and struggle. They panic. They spiral. They expect things to get worse, and they do. The other is running a program of trust, certainty, and possibility. They take it as a sign that something better is coming, and they start looking for new opportunities. Within weeks, they land something even better. Same event, Two completely different realities. How to rewrite the program. So, how do you change the program you're running? 1. Look at the patterns in your life. Are you always struggling with money? Relationships? Self-worth? What keeps repeating? That's your program. 2. Find a belief behind it. If you keep attracting bad relationships, ask, what do I believe about love? Do I feel worthy of it? If you're always struggling with money, do I believe money is hard to get? Do I think I have to suffer? 3. Stop repeating the old story. No more saying, this always happens to me. Start saying, I am in control. I choose something different. 4. Hold the new program. Even before reality shifts. Your world won't change overnight. But hold the new belief anyway. The more consistent you are, the faster reality catches up. You are not separate from your reality. Everything you see is a reflection of what's inside you. That's not something to fear. It's something to own. Because if you created this, then you can create anything. Stop looking outside of yourself for change. Stop waiting for the world to be different. Be different. Change the program, and life will reflect it back. What are you choosing to create? If this message resonated with you, don't just leave it here. Take action. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications because I'm here to help you wake up to your own power. Drop a comment and let me know how this shifted your perspective. And if you're ready to go deeper, check out my Linktree, pinned in the comments, for my books, resources, and more ways to expand your mind and rewrite your reality. You are the creator. Now own it.